Hey parents, let's have a really honest conversation today. Let's talk about toxins. Because if you've been on this natural health journey for even a little while, you know exactly what I mean. Once you start learning about what's in our food, our water, our cleaning products, even our skincare and deodorant, it can feel just a little overwhelming, like they're everywhere. Then we add in pesticides, preservatives, microplastics, heavy metals, chemicals you just simply can't pronounce, and suddenly you're reading labels at the supermarket and thinking, wait, how is this ingredient even allowed? And if you've ever felt frustrated or exhausted trying to keep up with it all, you're not alone, me too. So let's look at the bigger picture, something termed toxic load. Here's the simple truth. We're living in a higher toxic load than ever before. And as parents, it's worth understanding how that load can affect our children's bodies, especially their nervous systems, their immune system, and their overall ability to stay balanced and well. This video is really for the parents who are really doing their best, trying to make healthier choices, and they're wanting more natural, supportive ways to help their family thrive in today's world. So, over the last 30 years that I've been in practice, what I've been seeing more and more is that there's something really interesting. There's a shift that's begun. Around 10 years ago, if I were to bring up things like pesticides, processed foods, or environmental chemicals, most parents just would have looked at me and gone like, so what? But today, well, families like you guys are just so much more aware. So many parents are already making changes. Cleaner food, fewer chemicals at home, better cleaning products, more natural living. And honestly, I genuinely love it. It's really an incredible positive shift. But here's something to think about. Toxins aren't the only thing weighing heavily on our kids today. And no, I'm just not talking about screen time either, although that's a huge concern too. There's another major piece of the puzzle that not many people really contemplate or understand the connection. So let's look at the term, the total load, and its link or connection to the nervous system. Total load is basically every stressor adding up together, the chemical exposures, the food additives, emotional stress, birth stress, inflammation, it all just layers on top of each other together. Often children present with a complex array of signs that don't fit neatly into a single diagnosis, and this itself can be frustrating for parents who feel like they're not getting the full picture or they're bouncing from one specialist to another without really seeing any results, let alone lasting results. So when the body starts carrying more load than it can comfortably handle, that's when we often see kids struggling with things like regulation. They struggle physically, they struggle emotionally and neurologically. However, these pieces don't fit together for a specific diagnosis, or even 2 or even 3 diagnoses. Environmental toxins can disrupt the autonomic nervous system by activating the sympathetic nervous system or suppressing the parasympathetic nervous system, leading to chronic stress, impaired detoxification and inflammation. Subluxations, this is where the stress is stuck in the nervous system, and toxins can worsen this dysregulation, which will affect the body's internal homeostasis or balance. So what we're seeing is that the biggest system involved in this chronic illness epidemic our kids are experiencing is that of the nervous system. Because when the nervous system is stuck in fight or flight, the body has a harder time doing what it's designed to do: rest, digest, regulate, recover, grow, and detoxify. At House of Chiropractic, we often refer to the convergence of factors that can derail a child's healthy development as the perfect storm effect. Stressors added together to create overwhelm for growing body. This is the missing piece of the puzzle. For many families, it's not just one thing. It's not just toxins. It's not just stress. It's the combination of it all. Stress during pregnancy, birth challenges, then chemicals, antibiotics, processed foods, environmental toxins. It can all become a perfect storm that places extra demand on a child's developing system. In our office, we recommend taking a proactive, multifaceted approach to help children thrive in this toxic world, including, yes, for sure, limit toxic exposure and also optimize nervous system regulation. Refer, if necessary, to trusted practitioners for co-management, support, detoxification, and reduce ongoing exposures. And have a great relationship with parents to put in place realistic changes and build overall resilience. So absolutely, reducing chemical exposure is so important for developing bodies. However, we need to create healthier foundations so we can build greater resilience and ability to cope in our toxic world. Because as much as we don't want to breathe, ingest, or absorb toxins, we just can't escape them. By improving or maximising our neurological function and increasing our adaptive capacity, we can increase our kids' ability to detoxify and cope with all the different stressors that may come their way. Many parents who begin neurologically focused chiropractic care for their children with us at House of Chiropractic tell us they notice changes like improved sleep, calmer bodies, and increased overall resilience, which is just simply fantastic to see and be a part of. So if you've already started making low toxin lifestyle changes, well done. But if you still feel like your child isn't thriving, look at the nervous system side of the equation. And if you have questions, feel free to leave a comment or send us a message. You're doing an amazing job. And your child's body is designed for health. We really want to help support that. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.